because we're back, and I feel like reading something, but it requires I move slightly over and click out of the game, so there's not going to be any game audio. However, there's a post on zentetsuken.net, which is the best name for a website ever, about future patches as of right now for Final Fantasy. So 2.1 has the return of Good King Mughal as a boss fight, so that's a thing. New difficulty for Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan fights. Hildebrand returns, which apparently was in 1.0, but, you know, that's a thing. The Wolves Den, which is PvP, 4v4 and 8v8 will come in. And the player housing is in 2.1. And then 2.2 is supposedly new Primal fights. Quote, ones that new players haven't even imagined, end quote. That's always good. Either Leviathan, Shiva, or Ramu will be in 2.2. Gilgamesh will be an appearance as a boss fight in either 2.2 or 2.3. It is possible that free companies will have the ability to summon their own Primal battles in this patch. And 2.3 is the target release for the Golden Saucer, among other things. So that's basically what I wanted to point out. You can find it on zentetsuken.net. It's probably on the front page. Or if you check the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit, it's on the front page of that. And Akasha's lurking. Does Akasha know that this is on YouTube as well? Or should be on YouTube? I have no idea if it actually is, but it should be on YouTube. So that she can actually see it. However, we have story stuff to do, and I don't quite remember where we need to go, but I think we need to go to... not that. The port thing in Ul'dah territory. So Horizon we go. I could go to Ul'dah and that would save me a metric crap ton of money. But I'm not going to because I'm an imbecile. You'll notice I have 26,000 guild foods. That's because I did some guild hests. I should probably show the guild hests, to be quite honest. So that's a thing. Pick up the Holotali quest. I guess I could. Unless you meant while I was back where I was. I'm not gonna do that quest, but I guess I could pick it up. Maybe we'll do it, I don't know. I don't like waiting for the freaking queues. Unless we can make a party. We might be able to make a party, who knows. What was I saying? I don't remember. Literally don't remember what I was doing, so... Where is the Holotali quest? Since you've told me to unlock it. Unless it's in this town over here, who knows. Basically what I want to do is I want to get a bunch of storyline done. Walking Sands. Good heavens, man. I want to get a bunch of storyline done and possibly get to level 30, but I don't think that's going to happen today, so... Because I need to unlock some levs. I have to do a lev quest for a level 30 lev giver, so that I can continue my weaving. My weaver is level 30, I believe, yep. My botanist is 26, which, good God, just getting to 26, I may as well just pry my eyeballs out. But weaving is alright. Weaving is pretty quick. And the levs is how I've been leveling that, because you get like 3 times the experience on some of those levs, and they default like 20k just for the item, so it's like 60 to 80k per lev, per item, which is a bit ridiculous, but I just need to go over here, because I was getting distracted. You said dude outside Waking Sands. So, this dude? Nedrick Ironheart? Let's give a talk to him. Hello. Yep, that's what it is. It's level 20 crap I don't need, and a bunch of bronze pieces. I like bronze pieces. Hail that adventure. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, except not really. I don't think I've ever seen Holotolly. I haven't watched very much of other people playing it, but I've never seen it. You'll need Holotolly for guild quest log if it is like mine. I'm not even done with the first level of it. I should probably do some of that as well. So I have no idea. And all of these are just outside, so I do need to finish those hunting log things. It's level 1 stuff? Well, mine's not like yours then. So all of mine are just outside, or wandering about. Hunting log. That one's at Sandgate. Oh wait, no, there is one in Holotolly. Oh. Several in Holotolly. I was just looking at the left side the first couple times I went through it, so I saw a bunch of Eastern Thonalon ones. I guess, do all of the great companies, I guess, have the same hunting log then? Or maybe we have different hunting logs and my stuff is still just in the same area? Those levs that have you hand in 3 items, by the way, you can turn that in up to 3 times. So you can do the same lev 3 times back to back without actually getting a new one. Which is actually not bad, but the problem is you have to make 3 items. So the reward's often not as good as just making the one over and over. Answer is always Blarg. Blarg is in fact the answer, yes. That's the thing. I should also probably quickly bring that back up. The resolution, for those of you on the live stream, this is not where I need to be. Got distracted there. The resolution's a bit lower. On the plus side, that should mean people are able to watch it without it lagging. If I was a partner, I would actually just stream higher quality, but I'm not. So that's the thing. Where do I need to be? Hold on. It doesn't show quests outside of my area, which is always irritating. Is it out here? Did I miss something? Have I horribly confused myself about what the freaking main storyline is? Or do I need to go to the Great Company to continue the main storyline? Because there's a locked quest out here. This dude. What level are you? Level I don't think that quest is for me. And that's the one I just did. Well, unless it's at the Great Company, which is where I just came from, which is moderately disappointing. I have no idea. Well, I guess we can go check the Great Company. I should have checked that first, probably before I even started where I'm supposed to be. What did I last do? I don't even remember. I do so much between these sets that I often don't remember what I last did for the main story. I guess I could actually check the log. The chat is in fact not on the screen. That is a thing. The Tower of Punty Hats. Punty Hats? I want a punty hat. These are just teleport. Oops. Let's see what the last one I did was. Into the Beast Small, that's right. Why would that lead back to the Great Company, the whatever, the GC? Great Company, that was actually right, wasn't it? I've also noticed my load times are kind of sporadic, but thankfully, usually when I'm streaming, they're actually pretty good, and I cannot do this quest either. What level is this? Level 44! Be Small was in fact the dungeon, yes. Oh wait, I know. Hold on. We need to be in... Oh my god, Gridania, why are you so expensive? That's way too much to spend on it, but whatever. We need to go to the hut. Or at least we need to go near the hut. I'm actually starting to memorize, well not memorize, but I'm starting to remember where stuff is on the map, which is good. So if I recall, we need to go to not Jabba the Hutt. Shadows there. Lovely shadows. We need to go talk to the Sliffs again. Yes, we do. Joyous. Thankfully, the Sliffs are not, in fact, Jabba the Hutt. Otherwise, this would be an awkward encounter, I suppose, at the very least. It's also way too freaking hot. Like, crazy hot. Insanely hot. Wish it wasn't so hot. Or that we could afford to run the air conditioner lower. But we can't, so... Let's talk to Kamuxio! There's a man sitting there. This is a level 24 quest. We're still ahead of it, and we're about to be level 27, joyous. I did gain a level off screen, and I got Bio 2, and Bio 2 is glorious. It's getting pretty cold there. It is still way too hot over here, so... There's a bunch of dancing people around here. Oh, good heavens. This one fetches Elder One. Walking One is happy. Apparently you fetch Elder One by just saying it. Your hair is glorious, madam. Why do they always come up after I start talking to people? You're ruining it. Why you guys gotta ruin everything? It seems like a bit that should be voice acted, but it's not. This one has fetching hair. Is she laughing? I can't tell if she's laughing or crying. It's hard. Your emotions, madam. I cannot read them. Does she have ears? Are those her ears? You don't see a live stream for Sleepy, and you know what I've done that has kept people from seeing the live stream of Sleepy on YouTube is I never made it bloody public. Is it up now? It should be up now. I'm an imbecile. What else is new? Apologies for my imbecility. I forgot I had it set to private while I was screwing around. There you go. It's up on YouTube now. Albeit, you know, drastically delayed, but hey! Your people summoned the Lord of Leven. Inept the two Jotu, yes. I am indeed inept. Horned One Connie Sena. Who's Horned One? Why is she Horned One, I should say. Not who is. She just told me who is. Do all the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have legacy tattoos on their neck? I'm pretty sure they do. Because I'm pretty sure they're technically from 1.0, so... I believe characters from 1.0, including NPCs, are... Not are, but they have the legacy tattoo. At least I would imagine they should. What is going on here? That man has a very, very voluptuous beard. Just saying. Thunderous Judgment? That must be Ramu, actually. Which you cannot fight. Yet. Eventually be able to, but hey. You thought that was his hair? I'm pretty sure that's his beard. Someone should tell Akasha I should have fixed the YouTube side, and she should check again. If I haven't fixed it, I'm a dangus. Which is highly likely, to be honest. An expression of the tempered sliff's desire for reconciliation.
You've written down. How was she writing during this? What was she writing with?
She didn't have anything to write with. Was she just producing paper from her plant-like body? With text on it? Who knows?
Was that a jibe?
These two make a terrible team. Good heavens! The Waking Sands! Yeah, I'm glad I just came from there. For massive quantities of money. I'm sure I'll have to go back, undoubtedly. And I'll teleport, because I'm lazy. You can get anywhere to anywhere without teleporting. Although to get in and out of Limsa Lominsa you have to pay a fee. Either via boat or airship. Which is also why it's more expensive to teleport into and out of the Limsa Lominsa than the other two. Which is kind of irritating, but eh. A token of this one's appreciation. A crystal. I get the crystal without even fighting Ramu. Interesting. Hooray! Kasha can hear me again. Let us rejoice. Let us also be astounded by this crystal, despite the fact that we've already seen two prior to it. But whatever. We are now officially 50% of the way through the crystal collection. I don't know if that means 50% through the storyline. That shouldn't, because I'm not even... Actually, yeah, I am, I guess, 50% through the storyline now. Don't you gasp at me. Destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. I must keep that crystal safe. Where do I keep these crystals? Do I just have a crystal pouch in my hat? I put all of the crystals in my giant pointy hat. So long as touched ones are not troubles, touch ones, okay. To look out for touched ones. So I have to wander around and look at things. That is a darn snazzy hat, thank you. Snazzy pointy hat of doom. Over there? Isn't this where like level 40 something stuff is? I don't know about this level 40 something stuff lookout position over here. It's not like it has me stand very far in, but you know. Lark's Call. Lark's Call is very dark. Yeah, level 40 Ochus around here. Glorious. Oh, don't click on that guy. Do I just need to slash lookout? I guess I do, since it's got that in the chat. I thought I needed to right click on that or something. I'm the best lookout ever. Look at me go. I have discovered nothing. I looked out. Did I do it wrong? Or do I just have to keep doing it? Did I break the quest already? Stand on the sparkles? Maybe. It seems a whole lot of precision for no need there. Oh, yep, you do have to stand directly on the sparkles. Okay. Can't just stand next to the sparkles, good lord. There's 3 of them, I can see them right there. There are tempered slips in the distance. That's not much of a distance. Let's poke them. It's raining, apparently. Suddenly rain. And now I have to deliver the letter to someone somewhere. In New Gridania. Which I'm just going to teleport to because it's cheap. Because we have 50% discount from reduced rates, free company action, and then we have a 50% discount because I've actually made it a favored location. I don't know how those stack, if it's like 50% and then 50% of that, I guess. Or if they combine together to just make it 75%, although that would be exactly the same thing. But details, details. That man has a pink robe. He's a very manly man running around in pink. Never ignore the sparkles. You there. Leader of great company that I am not part of. It went well. Have a letter. The fluid lettering of little soulless Elder Frixio is as beautiful as it is unintelligible. How did he read it if it's that unintelligible? Oh, whatever. You're welcome. It's not much of a reward for it, but you're welcome. She's a doctor. You can never read doctor's handwriting, it's ridiculous. That facial expression. He appears to have more to say. Well then spit it out, man. My pointy hat has better things to do. I like the little spots for your ears in the pointy hat as well. The Slithic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war. Am I gonna pass out again? Oh no, it's our fancy technology here. This could be. Hello, Arania. Can you hear me? Over the link shell. My fire crystal sold. Yay! I can now harvest crystals because I have obtained level 26 on botany, which means I can harvest crystals of all types. And they sell for quite the pretty penny. Selling for, I think I put them up for what, 100 a piece? 120 a piece? I can't remember exactly what. It just popped up actually. Figured out 120 a piece. And they don't take a terribly long to sell. So, good way to make money there. Admittedly, the price on those will go down, and I need to go back to, yep, I need to go all the way back to the lovely world of Thonalon. I don't waste in your pocket. I'm just gonna teleport again. It's gonna cost a bajillion to get to Horizon. I keep forgetting which ones actually I need to go to in Thonalon. I need to spend more time in Thonalon. What class am I? Should tell you on Twitch. I'm still an Arcanist. I will be an Arcanist until level 30, and then I'll need to get Thaumaturge to 15, which I think I'm not far off of. In fact, I could check actually. Thaumaturge is level 8, so once I get that to level 15, I'll do the class quest for Summoner, and then I will be a Summoner. So that'll be a joyous day. And then I'll need to get Thaumaturge to 26 at some point, so I can use the Insta Spell Cast ability. I'm gonna be a Battler Summoner, I'm gonna be a Summoner. I think I've mentioned that several times, I would like to be a Summoner. There's a Lalafell with a Lalafell-sized chocobo behind me. Tiny chocobo. I love how the chocobo changes sizes. Like the row have giant chocobos and the Lalafell have tiny ones. This one appears to keep pecking me in the butt. What is this nonsense? Won't have time for chocobo fun. I've also read on, I think it's the forums, that the server only checks your location every 0.3 seconds. And they're theorizing this is leading to the issue with dodging AoE attacks. I don't know why I got off so early. How many seconds delay YouTube is? Don't know, calculate it. You're welcome. So I can summon Ifrit and Bahamut and nuke the field. No! You cannot summon... That's what you can summon. Summon Eggy. Or Eggai or whatever. This is not solo Final Fantasy Summoner. This is MMO Final Fantasy Summoner. You do not summon Bahamut and nuke things. Enter the Sola? Yes. People complained about that on the forums when they announced the class and showed the summons and stuff. It's a pet class, yes. No, why do I keep going in here when I don't need to be in here? God damn it. But you can't really make an MMO where everyone can pick Summoner and everyone can thus summon, you know, Bahamut. Full-size Bahamut. Because not only would that be incredibly silly and hard to balance, because it's freaking Bahamut, you would then have, you know, 50 Bahamuts running around. Which is a bit silly, because there's only supposed to be one of each. You don't know how to calculate it? You could count based on when you entered the message, and then when I read it back. Now I get to enter. Derp, 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 derp. Make something similar? They did. They're called Eggy. They're miniature versions of summons. They're like baby summons. That's why they made them baby summons. And I instantly get a cutscene. Oh look, he's here. Or she's here. I've forgotten which is which, if that's the she. You meant in size and power. Again, no. You can't have full-size summons in an MMO. It just doesn't work. How far's the investigation? Poorly. Oh. Apparently well enough. Who are they, and why are they working? Are they scions? Who knows? I guess that would be the male variety of the two. Testing time. Plus or minus a couple seconds there. I shouldn't say plus or minus, plus a couple seconds there. The stream needs more fungus. It does! Suspicious. Well, hello there. I have a pointy hat. Look at my pointy hat. But don't comment on my pointy hat. Testing again. Kasha's not very good at this testing thing. The stream does not need more Sarah. Also hit the desk. Hooray! Let's all cheer about it. I just realized that thing in the wall there. What is that? It's framed and everything. It must have some sort of significance from 1.0, I presume. Maybe it is their leader's staff? Maybe it's the old man's staff. That would be actually a cool thing. I don't know what his staff looks like though. Needs more Vanille? It has Vanille every time I get on the Chocobo. Every time I ride Vanille, has Vanille. The Lord of the Wall. Duh. We can leave them to their own devices. Hulky. 45 seconds behind. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's kind of irritating. You set it to 0 delay and it'll still have a 30-second to 1 minute delay, which is ridiculous. We must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. I concur. How does she see? Why doesn't she take that eyeball mask thing off? Eyeball mask. Why doesn't she take the mask off so she see better? Isn't the next summon, or sorry, primal fight, who's Prudence? Isn't the next primal fight, Titan? I've heard Titan is the primal fight that makes people rage, so that's always a good sign. Oh wait, no, Garuda's next. And then Titan, I think. I like how they're just kind of standing in the corner. The Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sliffs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. Isn't that how that was going to go anyway? And apparently I've earned it. Ifrit Titus. His name's not Titus, it's Titan, you dangus. Ifrit Titan Garuda? What was Ifrit Garuda Titan? Whatever. Look at that butt. Look at that. They freaking gave it a window. Look at that, man. That is a well-designed outfit when it has a window. Good heavens, game. Is there something else? Yes. I have tiny glasses. It's not Titus, you dangus. A man named La Brea, sporting a red mask and robed in black, not back. Must take advantage. Okay. And Tataru is eking. We must not let Tataru eke willy-nilly. What is going on here? Hello? Why are you scared of a sliff? Wouldn't the sliff kind of like burst into flames being in Thunalon, considering it's basically a desert? Hello. My name is Arania. I'm like angry, squinty face at the sliff here. Let these ones be friends. Hello. Haru does not seem terribly pleased about this. Hello, Tori. It's not a desert, it rains all the time. It has cactus, man. It's basically a desert. It's sandy and has cactus. Then again, there is actually a desert. If you go, where is it at? If you go to southern Thunalon, all the way down here, this is actually an actual desert, but it still rains there, which is a bit bizarre. So, whatever. Entrance to the solar system, or something. I just came from here. I don't have to go back in. The fatter and smaller version of the plant people from Guild Wars 2. I did basically none of the Guild Wars 2 story. Also, is that person glitching out? What's going on there? I don't know what's going on there. Someone's freaking out over there for whatever reason. But it takes all kinds to make a family. Indeed it does. Actually, looks like everyone's doing that. Maybe that's people popping out of a cutscene. Kind of drops them in place and it's a little weird. Quest complete! What level is this one? Still 24! Investigate the mysterious La Brea. We'll go with that. I'm afraid there's no rest for the weary. Or the wicked. That's a song name, I'm pretty sure. Borderlands indeed. That is where I learned of that song. Although it wasn't a direct Borderlands reference, it was more a reference directly to the song. Just Borderlands happened to make the song popular. So we need to go to the Hall of Flames, which is in the steppes of... Ah, right, the Immortal Flames. That would make sense that the Hall of Flames is where the Immortal Flames reside. And I think we'll probably just end up chocoboing there. Although, it's only 96 to teleport there. Is that time worth the 96 gil? Probably not. We'll run there. We'll chocobro there. Gotta get a nice view of the scenery. By the way, Costa del Sol, great place, has the best sunsets. Literally has the best sunsets. It is northeast of, actually, yeah. Actually, it's more straight east than northeast, but from Limsa Lominsa, so that's the thing. It's a level 30 area, which is also where the weaving quests come in. Because I need to get level 30 to unlock the level quest over there to get the weaving stuff. And you know how it goes. Weaving. Yay. Weaving's expensive. That's where all of my money is going, is weaving, because I need resources that I could harvest, but I just don't want to because they take forever. And I'm leveling up botanists so I can start harvesting the stuff required for the next level of crafting. So I'll harvest that, but then beyond that, it's pretty much... Man, those things are silly looking. It's pretty much just gonna buy all of the materials beyond that. Indeed, Chocobo music. This game has music that sounds very similar to many different games, actually. So that's cool. Remixed versions of older songs, basically. For instance, the title screen music. Remixed from, or even straight ripped, I'm not entirely sure. 7. I think 7's title screen, in fact. So that's always there. Music in this game is very good. There's a channel on YouTube. I liked one of the videos, so you could just check through Twitter. A couple hours ago, I think. But there's a channel on YouTube called Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn Music, or Soundtrack, or something along those lines. And it has all or most of the music from the game, so you can listen to those. It's got really good music in it. It includes the music from the Bahamut and Odin Fates as well, if you wanted to listen to those, which aren't all that good, but eh, whatever. I think Bahamut and Odin should be boss fights rather than Fates, but whatever. I screwed that up. This is true, Tori. This is true. They always have good music. For those of you who actually watched the botanist video as well, I congratulate you because you're insane. 7 minutes of boredom. Fast forwarded it like 350%, but whatever. You'll notice I jump and dismount from the chocobo, and that's because it doesn't stop you. If you jump and dismount, you'll dismount but keep running. If you just dismount, it'll actually stop you for a second. So I'm trying to get used to doing that. The masked man! My knee is bruised. I don't know when that happened, but my knee is bruised. Your girlfriend is Japanese, and you played the original Final Fantasy XIV. Fancy. And Hall is over here panicking next to me. I claim this bed in the name of me. Indeed, Duplo, indeed. Let's get distracted here. Jeez, man, jeez. Neither one of you wanted to play A Realm Reborn. Why not? It's so good. You just realized you can't post links? You can't? Since when? Do not be too quick to despair. Being an airship landing, a high bridge sees heavy traffic. A merchant named... Good lord. Hi Baru. Hi. I need to go speak with Hi. Off to Hi we go. At High Bridge, which is the airship landing, isn't it? Actually, no, that's an entirely different place. That is in Camp Drybone. Or near Camp Drybone. So I guess we need to get to Camp Drybone here. Drybone, Tribone, Bones! There's Hall. Hello, Hall. Hall has a sweet tassel on his hat there. It's glorious. He moved over to MOBAs? I can't stand MOBAs. Mostly because the community is garbage. You're testing something? Oh, well then the community's irrelevant at that point. Need to just go ahead and teleport to Drybone. In fact, it wouldn't even be that long to Chocobo there, but whatever. I've never made any sense. Moobot would go rage mode on you? Why would Moobot go rage mode on you? Moobot has never been set up to block links. In fact, he's been set up to do very little. Chocobo. Hall has a chocobo. Hall actually has something better than a chocobo. But he's playing the Thaumaturge, I think? Don't show your crotch. Is it like a company secret, your crotch? Actually, Halabaru's over here as well, isn't it? It is. You know, we'll make a quick detour and unlock that, so I can do the duty finder from anywhere. Find duties as you do. Community's garbage, but that's only a low elo / casual players. Waste their time arguing in chat. Pretty much everyone except for the quote-unquote pro people I've seen argue in chat. Which way do I need to go to get over here? Is it through the sand gate? There's Hall's lovely unicorn mount, by the way. There's a thing. Shots fired. Shots fired left and right over here. There goes a summoner in the distance, actually. With a lovely Ifrit Eggy. You can tell because it's red and on fire. Your diamond? I don't even know what diamond means. When I used to play League of Legends, I would play it with friends. But it wasn't always possible to get friends on to play, so what would happen is I would end up playing by myself, just solo queue. And then, like, everyone and their mother is a piece of trash, so I stopped playing it, is basically how that goes. Hall the Brony. We may even try this dungeon, who knows. You must be Arania. I received word from Nedrick that you might be along. Your outfit is glorious. I will take your bronze pieces. Thank you, sir. So now I can... And I leveled up from that. So now I can access Halat Holly from the duty finder when I please. They aren't even threatening? They don't need to be threatening. Why would they need to be threatening? In fact, that's the opposite of what you want when you're a summoner. You don't want something that's threatening. You want something that will pull as little aggro as possible. That's your tank's job, to be threatening. I don't remember when I actually played League of Legends. It was ages ago, though. Ages ago. It wasn't during beta or anything, but it was ages ago. And I did play a little Dota 2. I never played any of the original Dota. I like Dota 2 better than League of Legends, but I still don't really like them. It should be like in WoW where the pets can actually kill you. The pets can kill you. This is a DPS class. The pet is like 70% of the DPS. It's quite capable of murdering things. Actually, this is a DPS class in a fairly interesting manner. And I've been told by many people that I should be doing basically what I've been doing. It's a DPS class with damage over time. Almost all of the DPS is damage over time, which is a little interesting. That was the wrong class, you say? We're gonna high bridge adventure, whatever you seek. Hi, can provide it, probably. You're not sure you have a masked man in stock. The StarCraft Brood War version of Dota is better than the actual Dota mod for Warcraft 2. The mods for StarCraft are really good. You're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? May help you learn a thing or two? Okay. Hi. Maybe. When the Order of Nodthal began excavating the ruins. So a malm is some quantity of yalms, apparently. I guess maybe a malm is like 1,000 yalms. That's hard to say, man. Jeez. For my business to survive, I need business. Hello, A. I'll take your bloody masked man. Go and ask the other merchants. Okay. I can do that for you because you asked nicely. Ow, my legs. What is over here? A multiloquent merchant. I don't even know what that means. Look it. What am I looking at? Oh, you got one of those. You have a tiny Gobu. Oh, Gobu. Gabu. However that's pronounced, I don't know. It has cute little tiny trees on it. Can't see the front of it, but, you know, has no teeth, I don't think, which is interesting. I've heard tell of the masked devil. Little's known about him. Okay. And then we have Verdania the Chocobo. Everyone likes Verdania the Chocobo. You hate midget races? They're not midget races. I guess technically they would be kind of a dwarfish race without the massive quantities of facial hair and the living underground part. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Hair Club of Hire. I'm saving most of these quests for a secondary class. He dies all the time? Your Chocobo dies. I've heard the Chocobos aren't actually all that useful. An absent-minded merchant. That is quite the fall, sir. It said he wears a black hooded rose and looks right suspicious. Well, yes. There's a reason I'm looking for him. It's because he's right suspicious. Also, there's a fate here. A level 26 fate. I should summon my pet at some point today. I don't know what's going on, but I'll summon it nonetheless. I actually should summon this one while I'm doing fates. It was better. Holds the dots longer. A bumble beetle. What is going on here? I don't even know. I need to run out ahead of the people. You should do this. How to get gold with a DPS class. Hit everything once. That's all you need to do. Just hit everything once, and hopefully it's not too loud. This is the first bit of combat we've seen today. So long as when it dies, it's on your mob AoE, or sorry, aggro list here, you get the credit for it. So, Paul just AoEs everything in the center here, and then I just hit everything once with a bio. That's literally all I do. It's the only way to do anything, because everyone else has freaking AoE stuff. There. Fate joined. What? Hold on, what? Is there another fate? Did we just reset the fate? I'm very confused. Hold on. Did the fate just reset after we completed it? Because I got a gold and then fate joined. I should tab target, but whatever. In fact, it'll probably be drastically easier to just tab target everything. How short is a midget to you? Short. Stop talking to invisible people. I am insane. I talk to myself. And then you people watch me talk to myself, so... I suppose we're equally insane at this point. What is that sound? Another fate complete. There's... another fate. Is this fate just resetting indefinitely? What's going on here? Or is this literally a multi-segment? Don't attack. I just attacked the furball. Well, I'll attack another furball. Attack all of the furballs and the bumble beetles and the quickerons. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I believe the tallest you can make a Lalafell is what? Almost 4 feet or so? So... they are fairly short. I think the smallest you can make them is only slightly less than that, so... It's multi-part. Okay. Oh yeah, it says Act 2 there, but... I don't know why they didn't just make it one fate. There's another fate over there. So many fates. So much confusion. The cute pitched voice of murdered midgets in Borderlands 2. That's not very nice at all. That's a bumble beetle. I also need to kill some enemies over here as well. I should probably get on with at some point. Still have no idea what's going on, but you know. I don't think anyone else does either, so. And I keep tab targeting this stupid beetle. Admin assistant with a very cool boss. This is true, she watches live streams at work. Thus her boss is cool, that's how that works. Another gold. Is that it? Be it. Is my pet dead? No, it's still alive. Still nearly full health as well. I forgot it was in there. It follows south. Oh, it does. Oh, well. Time to run this way then. Do some fates in the middle of this quest, apparently. This is actually a boss fate. Interesting. I think. Good God, there's so many of these things. No, seriously, there's like a billion of these things. What is this crap? Time to pull all of the aggro ever. Pull the aggro. Pull it with your face. I really probably shouldn't pull the aggro with a caster class, but hey, whatever. I just realized you're a Catwoman, so many cat people, there's still a lot of them in release, yes, but not as much as previously. And I'm a Catwoman because you people wanted me to be a Catwoman, so... I probably should stop screwing around with these things because the boss is over here. But you know, I've already freaking aggroed them onto me. Quickly! Escape! And heal myself very slowly because I'm not a healer class and that's some garbage at it. Alright, let's put all of the damage over time on the boss now and stop screwing around. I have a lot of damage over times, can you tell? There we go, that is all of my damage over time. It's like 5 spells. You were a Catman when they released the male version. When did they released a lot of variation, or sorry, different sexes for certain things. Like Rogadin, I don't think you could be female. 10,000 experience. Sweet. As everyone calls their chocobo and stuff. Onward, my men, onward. Pass by the furbles. Oh, don't kill the furble, it's cute. Look at it. Cute furble. It's being murdered, but it's a furble. Furbles everywhere. How much is it? How much is what? Best fate. How much is the game? They released it in Phase 3. Well, by God, I was playing when they released it, and I didn't even know. How much is a lot? Your dots? 5 of them. Seems like a lot of damage over times. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth. Okay. That didn't really give me any information, but okay. Back across Highbridge we go, which interestingly is a high bridge. Who would have guessed? You've seen more? I'm also level 27. Of course people have seen more. See what? What are we seeing? It rains all, I know it rains all the time. It rains everywhere. The weather is actually random regardless of where you are. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. This is true. Thank you, kind sir. Did you see him? You got information really quick, sir. You leveled, hooray! The investigative adventurer, indeed. Do you recall my telling you how the derp, yeah, I was here when they were raiding the bridge, in fact. Zoom in so you can hear the lovely stretching that is Hall. That's how that works. The problem with free-to-play games is A, they're free so everyone and their retarded mother can get in, and B, they're usually not as good. I've not enjoyed really any free-to-play game I've played in a long time. And the only reason I played Star Trek Online so much is because it's in space and I like space. That's how that works. You dropped $100 on Hearthstone. I was tempted to back Hearthstone, but I'm not so sure about it. This is where the fate was, actually. It's where the boss was standing. Is it possible to not aggro anything? The best laptop is a fourth of the cost of the best desktop? That would be because the best desktop is better than the best laptop. And of course I aggroed everything. Quickly! Grab the undecipherable letter before they attack. And my pet is attacking something. I'm gonna have to... You know what? We'll just end up killing this stupid thing. It's not even the one I wanted to kill. So my pet doesn't get lost. Although now I just aggroed the other one, so that's a thing. Please do not AoE me. AoE me. I hate you. Buy-to-play is the best format? Buy-to-play has a similar issue in that it's usually not as good. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's too much crap down here. Bollocks to it. I'm not saying something like, you know, Guild Wars 2 isn't good, but, they don't have the kind of sustained income as Soul Walker Fire Crystals. They don't have the kind of sustained income to keep coming out with substantial expansions, basically. And then there's stuff like what this will presumably be and what WoW is, where you have the monthly and then the fee for the game and then the fee for all of the expansions, which is a bit ridiculous, but that's because Blizzard is basically bleeds money. You've never seen a pay-to-play game that is worth it yet. World of Warcraft was, and for some people still is. This, I think, is, assuming your computer won't melt when you run it. If only because this storyline is Final Fantasy par, i.e. good. I'm trying to strike a deal with the Amalja. I mean to catch hapless souls. It's probably not an Amalja I'm looking for. Anything newer than a Core 2 should be good, but it's mostly the graphics card, although you can drop the graphics quality really low. So, it's a little bit easier to run. Heavy iron. Look at the defense of the full plate mail stuff. It's ridiculous the amount of defense you have. It's crazy. Anyway. People sank a ton of money into World of Warcraft, and that's because World of Warcraft was the best MMO, and for a lot of people still is the best MMO, although it is falling off the ranks there a bit recently. With the addition of, you know, the daily grind and stuff like that. Well, it wasn't the, yeah, that's true. It wasn't the best when it came out, but it was good when it came out. It had its launch issues, it had things that were completely and utterly worthless and no one ever used, but you know, it's an MMO. Show me how this crap works at this point. I have to use the smoldering coal, that's a lot of crystal over there. At this unspecified location, wait, what? Wasn't that in from Wrath? I don't know when it came in. All I know is everyone hates it. I didn't say they added it yesterday. Just saying with the addition of that and all the other crap recently. You had a couple GameCube SimCity games? I didn't even know SimCity came out on GameCube. I had the, like the SNES version, and then I have a bunch of PC versions, but other than that, I didn't know it came out on anything else. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to have to fight something here. So I'll summon my pet again. Can I get up here? I'm gonna go around, I guess. I suppose that works easier. And must now use the coal. Use it. Thank you. It looks kind of like a fire orb from Dark Cloud 2. Reminds me of that anyway. Anyways, back down he goes. Poor guy. I have no line of sight. Forgot about that little tidbit there. A giant furball. Where are you at? Why are there giant furbals? They are dorky, but they're good. That was an easy quest. There is, of course, the problem with the storyline in this, and that's mostly from the fact that it's an MMO, is it goes from, you know, very heavy scene sequences of quests where there's a lot of story, a lot of dialogue, a lot of cutscenes, stuff like that. And then it goes to sequences like this, where you're just basically wasting time for all intents and purposes. Oh, there's a fate? A giant furball fate. Where are you at? Over there? don't see you on the mini-pen, which is bizarre. Even though you're in the party, I don't see you, which is a bit awkward. No, now I can see you. Oh. I'm below recommended level. There's verbal. Always do boss fights because they have a chance of dropping a pet for you. Or a little follower dude, whatever you want to call it. Plus, they're not that hard. There's a billion people murdering this poor Furball. This poor Furball won't know what hit him. I need to use Raging Strike, actually. An ability from an archer class that has an archer icon that doesn't really make any sense, but hey, I have it. Because it increases damage. If you're playing an MMORPG strictly for story, it's not for you. This is true, yes. But 14 is one of the MMORPGs that actually has a story. Plus it has that little tune.